Hey there, you great people. I hope you've been really well, and thank you as always for tuning in again. This is going to be one of my last home cooking videos in my own kitchen for quite some time, because very soon I am going to be flying from England here where I live over to the great US of A. If you look at the title of this video, I'm doing a dish called Karahi, which is a dish that originates from northern India and Pakistan, from the countries. I'm going to show you what I've got behind me. I've done it with a little bit of a twist on the traditional because I'm using two types of protein. So I'm using diced chicken breast and jumbo raw king prawns. Let me show you over my shoulder what we have here. So I've got a few 100 grams here of these jumbo raw prawns, which I've just put half a teaspoon of coriander powder on, a little grind of salt and pepper, and about a tablespoon of lemon juice. Then a very small ish chicken breast, probably about 250 grams or something, quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of coriander, half a teaspoon of chili powder, a quarter of a teaspoon of paprika, and again another little grind of salt and pepper. I think that's it for that. And then over here we've got two smallish onions, diced quite chunky, half of an orange pepper, bell pepper, half of a yellow pepper, about 8 or 10 cherry tomatoes that have been chopped in half, two medium-sized cloves of garlic which I've chopped quite big chunks, and then about a medium-sized jalapeno, red jalapeno, medium-sized green jalapeno. We have our wok here, but any deep base pan with deep bottom will do. We've got 3 or 4 tablespoons here of cooking oil. We're using vegetable oil, but again you could use sunflower oil or another sort of suitable oil. I would not recommend using any sort of olive oil because it's quite strong tasting. I did forget to say, of course, we have a tin of chopped tomatoes as well. Right, what we do is get this oil up to temperature on about medium, on 3 or 4 out of 6 on this hob, and then when we do, we'll put in our onions and some other bits. As you can probably hear, we have got our wok here, our pan, up to medium. So I put it on 3 out of 6, and I've just put these onions in. We'll just do these for about 2 minutes, just to soften them up slightly. So that's our onions done in this cooking oil for 2 minutes. So what we're going to do now is grab our yellow bell pepper, drop that into the pan, and also our orange bell pepper, put that into the pan also, and now just give this a little stir and just do this for about another 2 minutes. So obviously just now we've added the bell peppers, the orange and yellow ones, and we've done them for 2 minutes because I've literally just got one hand, and the other hand obviously is on this camera. I'm holding right here. I put the red and green jalapeno together with the garlic cloves in this bowl because I've got one hand, like I said. It's just easier than trying to pick up the stuff off the board a bit at a time and put in the pan and film, you know, easier. Put all of that in the pan, give this a decent stirring around. The chilies and the garlic now in with the yellow and orange bell pepper, and of course the onion. And we'll do that now for about 2 or 3 minutes. We're still on a medium heat, so 3 out of 6. So we've now done that, since we just added the green and red jalapeno chili and garlic for another 2.5 minutes on a medium, on 3 out of 6 still, of course. We're now going to add this diced chicken breast, which I told you at the start what I'd seasoned it with. Off to the side. Give this a really good stir around, and what we'll do now, we'll keep it on a medium still, and we'll do this chicken for about 4 or 5 minutes until it's sealed on the outside and turned a white colour around each cube of diced chicken breast. So we've done our chicken for 5 minutes, stirring it occasionally until it's gone slightly white on the outside. We've also now took our cherry tomatoes, which we chopped in half, and we've added 400 ml of water and 1 tablespoon of coriander leaf. And you're probably going, that's a lot of coriander. This karahi dish is actually supposed to be quite tomatoey based, coriander based, and ginger based. And obviously we've added ginger to the seasoning on the chicken. Plenty of coriander. And we've got the chopped tomatoes here, and of course we have the tin of actual chopped tomatoes as well. They're fresh ones, obviously these are tinned ones. This is a 400 g of tomatoes, by the way. So what we'll do now is add our 400 ml of water, our 1 tablespoon of coriander leaf, and our freshly chopped cherry tomatoes into the pan, and also now our 400 g of these Italian chopped tomatoes. Give that a very good stirring round now, about flicking everything everywhere. And what we'll do, once we've got this fully properly stirred around, we'll turn the heat up now to quite high, so probably about a 405 out of 6. And once we get up to pretty much a boil, we'll reduce the heat. Let me get this up to almost a boil, and then I'll come back to you. So when we turned our heat up just now to 5 out of 6 to get this up to a bit of a slow boil, it's taken around about 5 minutes for that to happen. And now that has happened, we'll turn down to about a 3 out of 6, so about a medium heat. And we'll simmer and reduce this down now for about half an hour. Yes, 30 minutes, I know. But we want all those really nice flavours and spices that we put on the chicken to come through. And by the way, if you're wondering, I've not forgot about the prawns, the other protein, or the shrimp as you call them in America. They literally take seconds to cook. So the prawns, we will wait until literally we're turning the heat off on this curry, and we'll drop them in right at the last few seconds, literally. But yeah, get this down to a medium, like I said, which I've just done, for about 30 minutes, and maybe stir it every 10 minutes or so. So we've been simmering this now on a medium heat for 10 minutes on 3 out of 6 on the heat on the hob here. We'll give it a decent stir around, and we will stir it again in another 10 minutes. We're just trying to reduce this sauce down to make it thicker and bring out all those amazing spices and flavours within this karahi chicken and prawn curry. By the way, I don't have any rice or anything in the cupboard, so I'm going to serve the curry with this garlic and cheese flatbread. And do not worry about the best before date on this. I bought this back in February, but I did put it straight in the freezer and I have defrosted it. This is going to be delicious with this amazing smelling curry. I literally almost forgot that these Jumbo King prawns were in the fridge, and I was supposed to be putting into the curry. The curry is practically done now, so we're just going to tip these into the actual curry, which obviously contains the chicken and the rest. Give them a very good stir through, and then we'll turn off the heat because, like I said, these take no time at all, just need warming slightly through to cook them. So we're done with this now. Our curry was simmered for half an hour, like I said, 30 minutes, and stirred it every 10 minutes. My choice of accompaniment to go with the curry was this amazing cheese and garlic naan bread, which I've done in the oven on 180 Celsius for 10 minutes until nicely toasted, golden brown, and the cheese melted. I'll serve the curry in this traditional Indian balti bowl, and I've put a bit of water in there because what I normally do with these balti bowls, you see it, I normally put them straight on one of these hot hobs just for literally 30 seconds to heat up the balti bowl, and then spoon the curry into that, stick that on the plate, rip some of this amazing cheese and garlic flatbread and put that on the side of the plate, and use some of this to dip into the curry. It will be fantastic, this, in a moment. And actually I'm really hungry. I'm literally at 1 in the morning. Like I said, I'm off to America very soon, so this might be my last home cooking video in my own kitchen in England for many months, maybe. Next home cooking video will be in America, but I'll still have a few more videos before I go, that's for sure. Probably one in the next few days. And by the way, I've not forgot about the Guess the Skittles in the Jar competition. You have till the end of next week to get your guesses in for that competition, and then I'll announce the winner. Thank you so much as always. Please try and recreate this dish at home. It smells absolutely amazing, like you would not believe. And thank you as always for watching. Please now go down below. Please like this video, especially subscribe, definitely share it on all platforms and hit that notification bell. Thank you all once again for tuning in, and I will see you all for the next one.